Dating success when stuck at home. Today on Lessons in Life and Love with Coach Riana Milne. We're going to cover how to get ready to date by getting the edge in dating through psychological education. The importance of freeing any past emotional childhood or love relationship trauma or baggage. How to find dates when you're isolating at home. And how to date using creative ways to get to know each other well.
Welcome to Lessons in Life and Love with Riana Milne, where we show you how to have the positive mindset for success in all life areas. It's time to have the life you desire and the love you deserve.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Season 4, Show 82 of the Lessons in Life and Love podcast. I'm your host and Global Life and Love Coach, Riana Milne, coming to you every Friday on lessonsinlifeandlove.com and on my app, Lessons in Life and Love on the go. I'm all about helping you transform your life in all areas into one that you're passionate about and to help you attract and have the love that you deserve. I'm on a mad mission to change the way the world loves. So you'll learn how to have emotionally healthy, evolved, and conscious love and how to avoid toxic, painful, traumatic relationships which seem too prevalent today. It's time to help you create the life you desire and to have the love that you deserve. So if any time during the week you have a personal concern, I invite you to meet with me for a Life and Love Transformation Discovery session. Just sign up at my website under its promotional special right now on the homepage at rianamilne.com. Okay, let's dive in, love angels and transformers. Part 1 is getting ready to date. The 20 years that I've been a psychotherapist and a global life and love and dating and relationship coach, most of my singles struggled with the top 5 topics that I'll touch on tonight when it comes to being successful in dating. And actually, these are the 5 topics covered in my brand new course, Success in Dating, Let's Talk About Love mini-series. You can find all those details on my website at rianamilne.com. The first one is finding love now. People have been frustrated and gave up on dating. They go out for a period of time, find no success, and then just sit at home and pray and hope for the best. So the first part you're going to have to take care of is that mental mindset around dating and not feeling good enough or that all the good ones are taken. There's great ways to find love now, and there's wonderful men and women out there looking for partners just like you are. The thing is, you just have to know what to do. Buying my course is one way. You can do it at home right now so that when you're able to emerge from your home, when we're allowed to go out and start dating again, then you are educated, confident, and ready to go. Some of the signs that you're not quite ready emotionally to date are that you're still angry or jealous over an ex. You still think of them often to a point where you may even be a little bit love addicted. You're so angry at the past relationship, you feel like you hate all men or women, and you find fault with that sex just because your partner upset you. You feel insecure about your weight or other physical attribute, and you're not feeling down on yourself. You put yourself down, you don't feel attractive. Do what you have to do now to get yourself feeling amazing so that by the time you can go out to date, you're ready. You get easily triggered if someone ghosts you or disappears for a while when you were chatting with them online. Look, that's the nature of the platform. It's kind of a shopping mentality. There's a lot of people online, and you only have so much time and attention to give to other people. People will ghost you if they find someone else that they feel more suited to. Don't take it so personally. If you're getting triggered easily, this is a sign that you have childhood trauma that has still been unhealed and you're taking things just to heart. You need to be financially together in your life as well. And I know this is a tough time. So if it's not an ideal time to date now or soon after this crisis is over, do what you have to do. Take the time to get yourself back in gear, getting the income that you need earned, paying off your bills, and getting out of debt. Bottom line is, don't look for someone to rescue you. Nobody wants to rescue someone. Be that successful single before you get out to date. Be proud of yourself, your home, and don't look to move in with someone. And be on the alert that someone is not looking to move in with you if you're a homeowner. The second topic that most people struggle with is online dating success. In today's world, right now, I suggest you be on at least 4 to 5 dating sites. It opens up your channels of success. I mean, what else do you have to do? If you're not working at home and you have a lot of time on your hands, you might as well be on 4 to 5 sites meeting people. But still, if you have the wrong attitude, getting back to item 1, or your written profile is not good, it's negative, or it doesn't say enough about what you want and what you're looking for, or you're using photos that make you look horrible, there's no attraction factor, then you're not going to attract a great partner. There's no doubt that dating online is competitive and it takes skill to attract someone who's well matched to you. Also, I want to stress, never lie about who you are and don't lie about your age. You start the relationship off with dishonesty, and that is a huge turnoff to anyone who lives their life in an authentic way and in integrity. And isn't this what you want anyway? Why would you hide the truth about yourself? Why lie? It's a message clearly that you're ashamed about who you are. Don't be. Be proud of who you are and be honest about everything. Anyone who lies about their age is showing a low self-esteem. And to me, this is a huge warning sign of more lies to come. So be authentic and be proud of who you are right now. Singles, are you really frustrated and tired of the dating scene? Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse or harder to meet someone wonderful, here comes coronavirus and our inability to go out at all to date. Now you're really feeling the pangs of loneliness and wondering, where do I go from here? Well, things will normalize soon and we'll all be emerging from our homes and dates in the real world will occur again. The question is, will you be ready? I have designed a brand new mini-series for singles called Success in Dating. Let's talk about love. I cover the top 5 dating frustrations and most asked for advice from my singles for 20 years of coaching them. This is a part of my most popular intensive singles program, Dating to Mating, that is 4 to 6 months long with a 150-page notebook. But you can do the mini-series at home in no time. It's a perfect way to tap into the quality of information in Dating to Mating and get amazing dating advice from me, your coach, on your audios and videos. Check it out during its introductory 50% savings special at rianamilne.com/dating mini series / because it's time to have the love that you deserve. The third item of concern was flirting. People don't know how to flirt with confidence. So many people hold back saying hello and possibly meeting the man or woman of their dreams. If you have been shy or you still call yourself shy today, get coaching right now to get yourself out of that state of being. There's no excuse for it. There's no reason. Anyone can change who they are. They just have to be willing. Confidence is sexy, and this is something you want to exude when you're out dating. Psychological confidence and knowing the many flirting skills are important for you to have so that you feel like you're the whole package and that you're aware that you can be the chooser of who you would like to date in a more serious way. Item number 4 is watch the dating traps. There's actually 14 of these. One of them, for example, that I'll share, it's very common, is that you fall into the mini marriage trap, that situation that as soon as you meet someone you like, immediately you want to be exclusive, you stop dating others, and you become intimate early on and trying to win them with sex. Sex does not equal love. Sex equals sex. And you don't want to tie yourself to someone quickly early on. Take your time. The best relationships start as friendship first and grow more closer, deeper, and intimate with time. The 5th one is watch the 19 personality types that can break your heart. Am I scaring you a little bit here? Because I should be. Because 6 out of 25 people are now sociopaths, and the world is full of narcissists. You need to know their patterns and their games, as well as the unkind and cruel game of the con artists, the flying monkeys, the snowballers, the catfish, and the rest of the slimy crew, those opportunists that are chomping at the bit to meet you. Don't fall prey to the game that they play. You need to know what to do and what not to do when it comes to dating, so you don't fall into any of these traps or be conned by any of the 8 con artists that I describe in my Dating for Success program. These dating skills are covered in the Success in Dating series. So sign up now and get all the details at rianamilne.com/dating-mini-series/. During our introductory special. Second topic of our show today is freeing the emotional baggage of unhealed trauma. What is an emotional trigger? This section comes from my ebook, The Shocking Truth: Why 9 out of 10 Adults Struggle in Life and Love. And this ebook is free on my website, rianamilne.com. So this is just one of the pages. Emotional baggage and an emotional trigger is when an adult unconsciously feels angered, attacked, or fearful and reacts profoundly with a trauma-type response when under stress. An emotional trigger is tied to a similar trauma that occurred to a person while they were very young and innocent, up to the age of about 22. After 2 years of me doing research on this topic, I found solutions to these problems that exist around trauma. I needed those answers, and I was personally seeking them, and then discovered most of my clients had experienced childhood trauma, and it was wreaking havoc with their relationships. Their past coping and survival strategies have become adult toxic behavioral patterns which were normalized and now sabotage the love that they truly craved. When it comes to dating, the research shows the first to 4 months were incredible. These relationships were passionate, romantic, fun. You gave each other a ton of attention. But from months 4 to 9, things drastically changed. One or both of the partners showed some of their following behaviors once there was more of a commitment established in this relationship. It could be after living together, getting engaged, married, or even a birth of a child. So here's some of those. There's actually 24 combinations. So these are just a few signs that you still may have some unhealed childhood or love trauma. The first one is fast trigger reactive anger, and you have a negative and fear-based mindset. Second is emotional splitting, so that sometimes you're like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That means to society, you're happy, you're outgoing, you're confident, you're loving and kind. And Mr. Hyde is that hidden personality type that's depressed or angry, a tyrant to your partner, having a secret life, a secret lover. That's the hidden personality type. Ask yourself if you're doing any of those traits. The next one is defensiveness and blame. Do you blame others for your own situation? Do you blurt out things that are inappropriate and feel sorry for them later? Impulsive decisions. This is the one that can get you in trouble quite a lot. When you're impulsive and this blows up in your face, it tends to ruin the relationship and your partner individually as well. The next one is jealousy and control, and you may be jealous for no reason. Your partner may be doing all the right things, but you just don't seem to be able to control the jealousy when he looks around the room or might be talking to someone at a business conference. Ongoing anxiety. All people from childhood trauma have ongoing anxiety. It's hard for them to calm themselves down, and their brain tends to work very quickly all day long. Uncalled for aggression. Again, attacking your partner or those you love because that feels safe. You wouldn't usually do it with a stranger, but you could. But this aggression is when you are emotionally triggered. Poor focus. Poor mental clarity. When there's times of stress, this gets worse. Irritability and moodiness. When you're good, you're great. When you're bad, you could be horrid. Not able to self-soothe well, so you medicate maybe with drugs or alcohol, sleeping pills to just check out. Or you're self-centered and passive-aggressive. Again, you demand things your way. And if you're mad at your partner, you may shut down and not communicate at all, punishing them with your silence. And like I said, there's many more. I know this information is very upsetting if you can recognize yourself in this list, but the newest research shows about 90% of people have at least 1 to 3 of the adverse childhood events. Now, in the same ebook that I told you is on my website at rianamilne.com, I do give you the full childhood trauma checklist. So check that off and see how many childhood traumas you have suffered from. The problem is no one taught us exactly how to have an emotionally healthy, evolved, and conscious relationship. And if your traumas and triggers are not healed, you're going to go what is towards psychologically known or comfortable, even if your parents in your household was toxic. But don't worry, because this can be fixed. It begins with learning the exact skills you need to create a life that's more satisfying, successful, rewarding, and full of purpose, as well as learning the exact skills you need to attract an emotionally healthy, evolved, and conscious partner, or how to transform the relationship that you're in. Knowledge is power and the secret to having the love that you deserve. So you do want to get a Life and Love Transformation Discovery session to see if your traumas are holding you back. I'm running an incredible special right now, and you can read all about it on the header at rianamilne.com. Section 3, how to find dates when you're stuck at home. Now, we don't have many options to meet people in the real world unless we're on our 2-week shopping run for groceries. We have to see what opportunities you can arrange online. Of course, when you're out running around, you may run into somebody, but you're probably looking like a ninja, head to toe clothes, a mask, gloves. It might be hard to even see what you or they look like, but it could happen. Keep your mind open to that. So at home, this is what you could do and how to date, how to find dates. First idea is join 4 to 5 dating sites, as I previously mentioned. Again, I recommend Match, POF, Bumble for the women who can make the first move, and a specialty site based around a hobby that you might have, like music or motorcycling, running or biking. There's dating sites for everybody and every type. Be careful not to stay on too long if you're on a texting relationship. You could be texting with someone who puts up fake pictures. You have no idea who they are. So don't get too comfortable or too cozy. If you're going to have a phone date, same rule for the first meeting. Set up a happy hour date, let's say 4 or 5 o'clock, and say, let's have a brief first meeting for like 15 minutes. And then you've called how much time that you plan to stay on. If you want to stay on a little bit longer, you can, but don't accept late night phone dates. No way. Also, if someone is in bed during your arranged time to meet, tell them to call you back when you're up and about. This is totally inappropriate, and this is not a time to get sexual. Avoid that at all costs, and don't be goaded into that. I heard a man came to his date in his underwear. Someone else was in bed. This is disgusting and totally inappropriate. Block those men or women immediately. Men, do show up looking nice. Be sitting in your living room or at your dining room table or even on the patio. Keep your dog or any other pet away so that you're not disturbed by barking or them climbing all over you. Try to, quote, make it a date, unquote, the best that you can. Don't share intimate details about your life or where you live, especially on this first date. It's no one's business where you are, and you're just starting to meet each other. So do protect yourself. If you work from home, state your boundaries that you work from this time to that time and would appreciate not being disturbed during day hours. Just because you're at home doesn't mean you're not working at your career. Second, when you meet someone you like, if they have nothing to talk about, just because they're at home, this is a problem. They can discuss the news with you or about their hobbies and interests. Maybe they just saw a documentary, or they could share about a book they read or a movie that they saw. Keep in mind, you need to have something important to talk about. Don't be boring, but also don't be negative, complain, or talk about your ex-partners. The first meeting is just to see if you have some things in common. There's a little bit of the attraction factor, but again, we're not looking at big chemistry right now because the chemistry often leads you astray in a wrong area. As I always say, the icing on the cake is chemistry, and the substance, the cake, is everything else: the quality, the morals, the values, the goals, the hobbies, the interests, the career, the financial responsibility, the real things that can make for a successful relationship. So get to the core of what those things are. If you don't know the questions to ask, there's 24 of them in my #1 bestseller, Love Beyond Your Dreams, Break Free of Toxic Relationships to Have the Love You Deserve. And you can find it on Amazon or bn.com, and it's sold in the Barnes & Noble bookstores. Remember, the first meeting is just to see if you have some things in common. So state it will be a brief first meeting, a first date, and don't stay on if you don't like this person. You have no obligations to keep the call going. Say, sorry, I got to go. Someone's beeping and I got to get this call, and then hang up and block their number if you'd rather not hear from them again. Then if you want to be polite, nice about it, you can text them later the next day and say, sorry, I had to go. However, giving it much thought, I don't think we're quite a match. Good luck on your search. That would be a kind thing to do. The next one is start a virtual meetup club around a topic or an interest and hold your meeting on Zoom. I just had a high school reunion last week, and it was really great to catch up with everyone. We sat and talked about what's going on in our lives, about our kids and our grandkids. It was great. 4, join a local business networking group that has weekly meetings. You actually might meet someone there online because a lot of these local business groups are having their Zoom meetings now. 5, get out and take a walk around your neighborhood or at the park or beach if you're allowed to. Do still wear your mask for safety and keep social distance, but you still could meet someone this way. Who knows? Remember, 6 feet is the ideal space. Or you could meet somebody up in a car. You're both driving and you're 6 feet away, and he's driving, you're driving, and you can meet someone and still have a conversation that way. 6, join an online educational group that meets once a week at least. You'll look forward to seeing everyone, and eventually your relationship may move out of the classroom. Keep a focus on making friends and not having something serious with someone so far away. When this is over, honestly, are you looking to move? Are they able to move? If that answer is no, then don't get involved in an intimate way. Keep it about friendship. Last suggestion I have, number 7, is get back in touch with old friends from high school, college, where you used to live, the old neighborhood, and so on. It feels great to catch up with people who really know you, and you could grow close again during this time period. Rekindle old relationships that have been lost in time, and catch up with your friends, especially your single friends that may also need friendship and support at this time. Of course, this is a challenging time for all of us around the globe when it comes to coronavirus and the lockdown into our homes. Singles are lonely and struggling right now. The signs of depression and anxiety are up. Alcoholism is up. Weight is up from stress and junk eating and minimal exercise. Have a support buddy or an exercise buddy so the two of you can talk or exercise each day or every other day. Get creative with a brand new project. Clean out your drawers, your closets, garage, and the kitchen so that you feel organized and orderly after this whole ordeal is done. Grow your business or start a new one. Do a business that you've always loved to do, and you may have the time to start it now. Again, I am a mentor coach. I mentor people who want to start a coaching business. Simply go to rianamilne.com and look at the mentoring tab. I have a long list of what you could hire me for. If you're just looking to write a book, I can help you get to a #1 best-selling status. If you are looking to go global from a local business, I can help you with that too. Take a look at the list, and if coaching sounds like something you'd love to do, then get a hold of me to apply. Right now, I'm open and I can take 3 clients. So if that interests you, just email me after you've seen the list at rianamilne.com. Look at the list, gather the things that you would love for me to teach you, and then email me at rianamilne@gmail.com. So grow that business, start a new one, do creative projects with your kids, and play old-fashioned board games and cards. And when it comes to dating, play it smart. A short meeting for 15 minutes to say hello. If they're not appropriate from the get-go, tell them you have to go and hang up. Don't say or do anything inappropriate, and never send sensual pictures to anyone. Not meeting in person can also have its advantages if you meet someone very nice during this time, and quality conversation happens over time. Get to know each other slowly and enjoy the process. Never stay on longer than what you're comfortable with. But most importantly, stay positive and proactive, creative, and in communication with others. As a single, you may be living alone, but socially, you don't need to feel alone. And with that, ends today's lesson. Okay, love angels and transformers, that's all we have time for today. I appreciate you sharing the love and the mission of helping me change the way the world loves by sending the show link to your friends who you love and care about. Please take a moment to subscribe to the show and give me a 5-star rating and a comment on what you liked about the show. You can easily share the show also from my free website, lessonsinlifeandlove.com, and see the other shows archived there. Remember, you can reach out for help from me during the week at my website, rianamilne.com, and get my free ebook there, free book chapters of Live and Love Beyond Your Dreams, take the free love tests, as well as sign up for my Life and Love Transformation Discovery Session and Assessment, which is on an incredible coronavirus special right now. So take advantage of it. And with that, as always, I am here to help you create the life that you desire and to have the love that you deserve. Have a very blessed, safe, and fabulous week.
We want to thank you for joining us on this episode of Lessons in Life and Love with Coach Riana Milne. Go to rianamilne.com for more resources. If you're really ready to take action to improve your life or love situation, apply now for a session with Riana. And remember, it's time to have the life you desire and the love you deserve.